One of the easiest things to do, okay, is to be around people who are like minded. Now, when I say easy, I mean it's actually easy in movement and conversation and thinking and all these other things because you don't have to try too hard, okay? If I like fashion, I think it's kind of clear I like fashion. I'm in a room with someone who likes fashion. The conversation is going to be interesting. So, whatever of fashion do you like the most? And how do you feel about fashion now? And what colors do you like, right? We can talk, it's comfortable. But if I'm in a room with somebody who is talking about cars, I like cars. But if they're talking about certain things that I don't like, let's say old cars, right? I don't know much about old cars. Even though I kind of like cars, I listen, I'm not as engaged. Okay. The point is to get around people who are like you, who have similarities to you, learn from them. Also, be flexible enough to be around people who aren't like you, where you can learn. So I'm a inquisitive person. I am interested in whatever people are passionate about because I actually love people. I try not to mention it, but I love people. I think they're adorable, and I think they're unique and they have stories and 100 years of life if they're lucky, and their children and how they came the way they came and their ancestors and their culture and their history and their favorite foods. I learn a lot by talking to people. So in general, I can talk to almost anyone, right? But when I'm in a room with someone who is a believer in Christ, who likes fashion, who is a musician, who is an actor, who is entrepreneurial, who's ambitious, who loves family, the conversation just flows. We are locked in. So what are you interested in? Okay, what do you love? What are you wanting to know? Okay, what do you have a minor interest in that you find yourself gravitating to? Find a person who is a specialist in that space. Okay, you like traffic, talk about traffic with somebody. You interested in the science of traffic and how cars operate and maneuver and get around each other, and why we're jam packed on Staten Island and New York or wherever you are in Jersey. Talk to a person who does that and you're going to learn. They're going to introduce things to you on a fluid level. So again, I'm a person who likes to learn. So I'll find information. I'll go here, I'll go there, I'll stop there. But if I'm just having a good conversation with someone and it's educational, you're teaching me something in the process, jackpot. Jackpot. I need more people like that in my life. Okay. Half of my problem has been just isolation. Okay. Being just focusing on schoolwork, focus on this. I got to make music. I got to go do this. I don't have time to really interact, kind of, abandoning or neglecting my social life. Find someone who you can socialize with, who can improve you, who inspires you, who encourages you, who teaches you new things in the conversation. And I assure you, fellas, you will step up to whatever the next level is supposed to be. Okay? Get around those people. You need to be around them. I need to be around them. Introduce me if you know somebody.